What's going on, boxing fans? It's your boy, Pool Kind of Boxing, coming back at you with another boxing video for the boxing heads and the boxing minds. You know what I'm saying? Boots Ennis' trainer, his dad, Bozy Ennis, what I'm saying? He broke down the fight between Errol Spence Jr. and Terence Crawford. And, what I'm saying? Boots Ennis has 29 wins, 0 losses, and 27 KOs. Um, he KO'd Cosio Clayton, what I'm saying, second round. And he knocked out Thomas Delorme in the first round. And he knocked out Sergey Lipinets in the sixth round. He's age 24 and he's 5'10 with a 74-inch reach. So he's a big boy. You know what I'm saying? Very athletic. And he's moving up the divisions and the ranks in a terrifying manner. You know what I'm saying? To be able to dispatch his step ups like this shows that he is a prominent fighter to watch in the welterweight division. And he is definitely a special fighter. Errol Spence Jr., he has 28 wins, 0 losses, and 22 KOs. He's 5'9.5" with a 72-inch reach. He's age 32. And he TKO'd Urdanis Ugas in the 10th round. We just saw that. And, what I'm saying, he got a unanimous decision where he beat Danny Garcia, what I'm saying, all 12 rounds. And he beat Sean Porter in a split decision. So, Bozy Ennis, he said something interesting about Terence Crawford, what I'm saying, and Errol Spence Jr. He said that Terence Crawford, what I'm saying, would have to box Errol Spence Jr., which makes sense because Errol Spence Jr., he wants you to fight in the pocket. He wants you to fight in the pocket because he's got that power. He's got that real breaking power. He has, what I'm saying, a lot of punch resistance. He's a very tough guy, what I'm saying, to hurt. And, Bozy Ennis says, Terence Crawford would have to box. And he can't start slow against Errol Spence Jr. So he's going to have to, what I'm saying, pick up his work rate, basically. Now, Bozy didn't say that part. What I'm saying is, basically, Terence Crawford is going to really have to, what I'm saying, put out some, pick up his work rate and outbox Errol Spence Jr. Because Errol Spence Jr., what I'm saying, he's coming to hurt you. What I'm saying, he's coming to damage you, and he wants to, essentially, what I'm saying, just beat you up in the ring. So, with that said, what I'm saying, Bozy says that Earl is, what I'm saying, he's like a machine. What I'm saying, he's gonna come in the hard guard, and he's gonna walk you down, and he's gonna beat you up. And he said both of them are dogs. He says Terence Crawford got that dog, but what I'm saying, he can't be a dog against Errol Spence Jr. What I'm saying, he's gonna have to keep it about the boxing. And he talked a little bit about how he would have Jaron, his son, fight Errol Spence Jr. He said they would, what I'm saying, fight Errol Spence Jr. What I'm saying, on the inside and see how it goes. They said he would he would send him in there and see how Errol reacts to Jaron Boots and his power. What I'm saying, because he says inspiring that once opponents get hit by Boots' power, what I'm saying, they're different. They react different. They get more timid, kind of like Custody Clayton. What I'm saying, when he fought Boots Ennis, it was like, what I'm saying, he was scared to get hit by anything else. And but he was scared before that, in my opinion. I don't think he came to fight. But I understand what Bozy Ennis is saying. What I'm saying, once you feel somebody's power, what I'm saying, you get hit hard, you don't want to taste that again. And I think they would try Errol Spence Jr. on the inside And if they had to, they would just mix it up, and he would go on the outside and try to outbox Errol Spence Jr. Um, essentially, he said they would give him angles on the inside. They would be real slick, when they fight Errol Spence Jr. Um, you know, Errol Spence Jr. got bone crushing power. You know what I'm saying? He's in he's gonna hurt you. You know what I'm saying, when he hits you. So he's hitting to hurt. So, but Bozy seems to think that Jaron Ennis have the same kind of power as Errol Spence Jr. and that he could beat him maybe to the punch and hurt Errol Spence Jr. before Errol Spence Jr. hurts him. And if not, they can always box on the outside because Boots does have quicker feet than Errol Spence Jr. And you know what I'm saying, he has a lot of skills on the outside. He has that range. He has that 74-inch reach where he can, you know what I'm saying, he can touch Errol Spence Jr. and get out the way. And he's young enough, and he's got that vitality that, you know what I'm saying, that he can move for 12 rounds and do that for 12 rounds. But that's what he thought about the fight between Boots, and that's how they would approach it. But as for Terence Crawford, basically he's going to have to fight an outside fight. I don't think he don't think that Terence Crawford can stand toe to toe with Errol Spence Jr. And I don't think most of his fans think that he would fight that kind of fight. But we don't know. You know what I'm saying? Because I think Terence Crawford is 34 years old, and I think he's going to be forced to fight. You know what I'm saying? In different pockets of the fight, he's going to be forced, you know what I'm saying, to fight. And it's going to be interesting to see what kind of adjustments they both make, what kind of adjustments that Terence Crawford make. You know what I'm saying? Who knows? Maybe Errol Spence Jr., you know what I'm saying? Maybe, you know what I'm saying, he can't take Terence Crawford tactics, stepping back and getting caught. You know what I'm saying? We have to see how Errol Spence Jr. is going to react to that type of technique and punch and power from Terence Crawford. Then we got to see how Terence Crawford takes Errol Spence Jr. punch. So there's a lot of questions that's being asked that we don't know the answer to. That's why this fight is so good, y'all, because it's a 50-50 fight. Bozy Ennis, you know what I'm saying, he seemed to understand the dynamics of the two. Putting his son up in there, you know what I'm saying, he seemed to have a lot of confidence in Boots and what he can do. And, it's going to be interesting to see if they ever meet up at 154, what can happen. He talked a little bit about, Devin Haney going over to Australia. He said he would advised Devin Haney not to go. You know what I'm saying? Because, they could do anything to him. Basically, that's what they were saying in the Blue Blood interview. So, I just thought that was an interesting take by Bozy, an experienced trainer, how he saw Terence Crawford and Errol Spence Jr. and Jaron Ennis. And, it seems spot on, from all we can tell. But really, we just have to wait till they all get in the ring to see how it all plays out. So this has been Pulled Kind of Boxing. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to my channel for more hardcore boxing content. You know what I'm saying? Thank you guys for coming by. I'd like to thank for all the subscribers that's been checking out the channel. And see you guys in the next one. Remember what I say. Law don't go around here, law dog. Peace.